That's how we own it.
So you got your little Until Freedom swag on. You know what I'm saying?
Because we said, hey, we wear everybody else's
Yeah, man,
stuff.
we got to support our own, man. This is our brand.
That's
Until
right.
Freedom is our organization. This is our brand. So, we always supporting everybody else and wearing everybody else's garments.
Yeah.
We decided we were going to be Until Freedom today.
And it's the last week of Black History Month.
Yeah,
and so
we had a
celebrating your own, supporting your own, people who are watching and listening. One group of people that I find myself always super duper engaged with is elderly folks. Like, I love my elders. I love the Cora Masters Berries and the Hazel Dukes and others.
Right
I spend a lot of time talking to them. And, I feel like, especially as we're celebrating Black history, there is such a wealth of knowledge out there from our elders that we can gain.
That's one of our mantras, that we stand on the shoulders of our elders. We say that all the time. We stand on the shoulders of giants.
I was having a conversation this week with a loved one who said, after watching the documentary called This Is Personal, she said, I realize you have a real job and I see what it is that you do. And I thought to myself, wow, there's so many people who don't really understand what we do. Why don't people understand that being an activist and an organizer, it is a full-time job?
And what the streets are talking about today is Rush Limbaugh.
He died.
Yes.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know who Rush Limbaugh is, he's a conservative pundit.
Yep.
And, he's
A
been
radio
host and racist.
Well, he's not racist now because he's deceased, but...
And a lot of people feel like that he's deceased. Today is your anniversary. You've been home for 4 years today.
4 years. I walked out of prison February 18th, 2017.
How many years you spent in prison?
20.
20 years.
When I was young, and I see the most beautifulest girl in our neighborhood, right? I'm talking about all the fly girls. They never deal with the dudes that was working every day. They never deal with, the dudes that was coming to pick them up had Benzes and rope chains on.
That's right.
And feet-out sweatsuits and shit on. The ghetto was based off of acceptance. And the only way you gonna get acceptance is if you got things. If you ain't got things, you done. You ain't got a change out here.
His career as a drug dealer started in his youth, right? And he's paid his debt. And it's not just about him, but it's thousands of men in the federal prison system that fall into that same exact category. They went to prison young, they've paid their debt, and they should be given another opportunity.
We were on Apple Podcasts top 100 list. We were like number 87. That's
and then
a big
now we
deal.
number one.
And now we just number one.
We just number one, man. Listen to me. Sometimes everybody is slow. People are usually slow to greatness. We number one, man. We just want to say thank you for making us number one.
Yes, right.
Because, listen, I'm not going to always be right.
Yeah.
Tamika's not going to always be wrong. But we guarantee y'all that we will both always be authentic.
Peace. Thanks for joining. Listen to Street Politicians on the Black Effect Network on iHeartRadio. Catch us every single Wednesday. The video version of Street Politicians on iWoman.tv.
That's how we own it.